Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this really pretty soft wash of pink, and we are going to be using some new products. So if you guys want to see what I have and if you want to see how I got this look, then let's go. Guys, I have never been more frustrated. That's not true, but I'm like super frustrated. So I am going to hopefully have this up for you guys sooner rather than later, but I just want to put it out there that I'm having issues with my stupid computer and I can't fix them. So I'm going to start off by using the Danessa Myricks Vision Cream Cover, and I'm mixing N5, which was the shade that I originally used. It's a good match. I just feel like here where you tend to see a little bit more of the darkness, it looks more grayish. So I'm going to mix N5 and N6, and I'm just going to take a half pump of N6 and I'm going to do a full pump of N5, and then let's just mix. This stuff is so creamy and full coverage, it is insane. So N6 is a little too tan for me. It'll most likely be my summer shade, but I don't know that I can use this foundation over the summer because it is so creamy. And well, you guys will see that I've figured out a way to make it wear all day. So I've been having issues with my computer, which is why you guys have seen a little bit of a break from me, but just know that this isn't a break. I am very much still trying to film. But my computer had an update for the iMovie, and then I couldn't get internet connection. It was weird, and so I ended up doing a hard reset, and then I was able to connect. But now my problem is that I cannot get iMovie to come up. There's like this little question mark behind it, and it's just not working. For my concealer, I'm going to use Cover FX in G Medium 2, and I'm going to use this under my eyes, but as you guys can see, I really don't need a ton of coverage. I'm now just using this to kind of balance out the color of the foundation. So anyway, so I haven't been able to get my iMovie to update properly, and so I'm not even able to use it, which means that I can't edit my videos, and I'm just kind of at a standstill, and it's super freaking annoying. I'm gonna take my Juno & Co sponge and just press this in. I don't know what to do. I've tried to delete iMovie and then reinstall it, and that's not working. So I am just really tired of, I'm annoyed. I pulled out my box. I saved everything. I saved the box, I saved the receipt, and I've had this computer since 2012, so I've had it for 8 years. I've updated it though, and I've kept up with it, and it's true what they say, if you take care of your Mac, it's gonna last you forever. And I have, it's like brand new, but I don't know if it's time to maybe trade it in or get a new computer. I don't know. So I'm going to be using the Danessa Myricks, what is this called? Evolution Powder. It has a little stopper on the lid. It has a sifter, but let me tell you guys, this powder is so freaking thin that it is messy, and I feel like I lose a lot of product. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to turn it upside down. Like, look. So this shade is in light transparent, I believe. It's like a banana color. And then I ended up buying tan. It's so thin, like you don't even see it. I ended up getting the tan one also, but I feel like because this foundation is running a little tan on its own, or my mixture is, I'm not going to add any additional darkness to it, because already, like, look at that hand, look at my face. So I'm going to take a powder brush and I'm just pressing this in. I'm trying to think of if this does, ooh, you can't inhale it. This does remind me of a powder. I just cannot think of what powder it is, but it's a fine powder. And I just remember losing a ton of product every time I used it. So I find that when I use a powder with this product, with the foundation, it does wear better. It does last longer. Let me show you guys what tan looks like. I actually did not take the plastic off of this. I did try it, and it is way too dark for me. The nice thing is that this powder is very thin in consistency, so it doesn't deposit a ton of color, but that tan color will come in clutch for the summertime. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in her Lovegasm palette, and I'm just going to lightly dust this because, I mean, I already look super tan. Alright guys, so I'm going to be using this Paris Edit palette by Viseart, and I am going to take, oops, this shade here. Let's see, there you go, which is just like a really pretty peachy, pinky shade, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid, just as a very soft wash of color. Alright guys, now I'm going to take this shade here, which is just a really pretty champagne pink shade, and I'm going to take this with a flat brush, and I'm just going to take this into the inner corner, just like that. And as you guys can see, this is definitely picking up on top of the first shade that we applied. And I'm just going to bring it halfway into the lid, just as a little pop of something special. This is so beautiful. I'm going to keep this look very simple and easy. I'm not trying to go in and have this really intense look. Not that you can get it with this palette because it's just so soft and freaking romantic. I'm actually thinking that this might be the palette that I use for a friend's wedding. And the last thing I'm going to do is take this shimmery white color, and I'm going to use the same flat brush, and let's see what this looks like on. Yeah, it works. Alright guys, so I'm going to take She's Sincere by Patrick Ta. It's this really pretty muted rose pink blush. And I'm just going to pop this on. These blushes are, they claim to be sheer, and they're, I would say, I guess, a little sheer, but they do build up beautifully. And I have been enjoying them. I bought also, I can't think of the name. I bought She's Seductive, and I also have She's Passionate, but She's Seductive is going back. I'm going to use this Lancome mascara. It is a beautiful color, but I think if you're medium tan, which is how I would describe my skin tone, it looks muddy. Like, I've tried it with bronzer, it looks really bad with bronzer. I have tried it without bronzer, and it just always looks really muddy on me. So it's just not working out, and she's going back. But I have used it on fairer skin, so if you're lighter than me, I think you'll like it, because it does give you like a really pretty, like, sun-kissed rosy effect. For my lips, I'm going to be using this again. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think YSL makes this anymore. But it's just a really pretty rosy pink. And I think it's appropriate for the look I'm going for today. And the last thing I'm going No. And the last thing I'm going to do is take Johnny Rose by Melt Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply this to my lips. Alright guys, here is the final look. Very simple, very sweet, and I have to say that I love the way that this turned out. It's just a very sheer wash of pink, and it's so freaking spring-like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like it, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and cross your fingers that this is up sooner rather than later. It's gonna definitely be a little bit of a challenge to get videos up to you guys, but I promise you it will be up. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.